Okay, ice bath, take one. Okay, we're gonna be taking an ice bath today. Got the ice. We got the bath. What I'm gonna do, go ahead. This 22-pound bag of ice. Didn't break it up as well as I would have liked to have. Okay, we're gonna let this get to some temperature now. We're gonna take a break here. My assistant, Mr. Ryan. We're gonna take a break here, do some breathing, let this thing get to temperature. We're gonna measure the temperature. Go ahead and see if we can get a reading on it. Rolling at about a 88.8 right now, 8,888 degrees. Okay. Temperature gauge here, rolling around 64 degrees. Hoping to get that down to somewhere around 50, 55. 55 would be a good starting point. It's about your average temperature for this amount of ice in this size of tub. We will, yeah, we're already down to 60 degrees here, 60 something. Probably cooler in the top. 61.8. We'll let her ride for a minute here. 61.0, 60.8. Alright, we're headed down. We're headed down. Let's salt it a little bit here. Season it up a little bit here. We'll get her down to 55.
Those bags are actually colder.
This ice here is proven in lab studies to be 10% colder than the 22-pound bag. We don't need much, but with this super cool ice, we're already down to 58.8 degrees. And you wouldn't think 58.8 would be cold, but if a person would stick their hand in this and just kind of let it sit there for about a minute, they probably wouldn't pull their hand out. And you just have you demonstrate.
You know more.
Stick your hand in there for a minute and go.
Did you have a paddle with your kayak thing?
Okay. What?
You have a kayak paddle?
I do. You want it to circulate? It's already at 57 something.
Oh, okay.
We're almost there.
Right.
When it hits 56, going in. I'm gonna do some breathing. Try to get my blood to circulate, get oxygenation, and try to get through the first few minutes. The first 5 minutes are the hardest.
You're coming down to 56 right now.
Coming up on 56.4 degrees.
56.2.
Guy makes it 5 minutes. A lot of people try to occupy their mind for a few minutes when they first get in. They try to read or something. I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to try to tough it out.
55.8.
We're going with this 55.8. It's only getting colder, folks. Okay, one good cycle of breathing in and I'm going in.
Don't knock your shit in the water.
We still got ice here. In case anybody's wondering if it wasn't ice. Wonder if I switched bathtubs or anything like that. It's possible. Okay, I'm going in, folks. This is it. Oh, gonna have to abort, can't get it in. We're grouping. We're in. Looks like a good hike there. We may go up a little bit more for a second. We'll bring it back down. That way you can see most of the bathtub. You'll see me as I'm entering.
Don't like the temperature going.
Oh man. Thought I messed up. Okay. People like to go in slow. I just like to go in. Legs. A lot of people feel it. I always feel the legs. It was like it killing me. Ah.
54.8.
A lot of people say they feel it right in their kidneys, right where their kidneys are. I always feel it in the legs. Legs are the worst part. I can't really read the time stamp on here now. It's looking like about 2 minutes. I think I went in at like 5, 6 something. Probably been in about a minute. Don't really know, but we'll know when we look at it afterwards. Got a stopwatch on my cell phone.
Shit, I should start doing.
Never too late to start. We'll just subtract a minute or so from it if we want. I usually plan this out a lot worse than this. But today, at least I got the camera right. It usually gets stuck on. For the last time I did a great bath. Did a lot of talking, said a lot of profound things. But I accidentally had it stuck on time lapse, and it accidentally took away the video. Took the video down to a 25-second video. Took all of the audio off of it. So had 25 seconds of me flailing around like a maniac. And it was not the desired result I wanted from my video. Okay, I started to try to stabilize. What I should be doing is trying to breathe right now. A lot of people say they'll read a book for the first 5 minutes. I was going to try to read a book, or at least a short play. I kind of had some muse to myself that, hey, I wonder if this ice would give me some kind of super comprehension powers, or some kind of, put me in some kind of sort of altered state where I can interpret this thing like no one else that's ever read it has. Maybe get some kind of big article published about it. But forgot to bring my book, and I'm just not in a reading mood anyway. I'm just sitting in a bathtub that's 53.5 degrees. So I put the core in there a little bit more. Man up a little bit. Go into sort of a core. Oh my God. Get into a sort of don't want to kind of watch it. I got a supervisor here with me today, but
The other day I didn't, and I kind of feel like I'm getting a tingling in the ears. Yeah. I've seen where some people would into a cold water, what they call a cold water blackout, almost drowned. And albeit a shallow water blackout, you still run a chance of maybe getting your head under that water, and then if you're blacked out, you're probably going to start breathing air in. Although I can't see how breathing in air that's freezing, bitter, cold water wouldn't tend to wake one back up. But I don't know. Hopefully that won't happen. The one guy that I had heard about was in the hospital for like a week in some sort of light coma. And actually, no, he was only in a coma for a couple of days. He was actually in the hospital for a week. Ooh, I can feel it in my kidneys now. Started to feel it in the old kidneys. Probably my, what's that thing underneath? Oh, your pancreas. The thing under my liver is starting to make itself known now. With this freezing, I haven't had to take a drink off my cheater glass. Evidently, doing that only lowers the temperature of the water an extra 3 degrees. So, just when I got in, it was warmer than it was now. What do we got on time there, bud? 3:24. Maybe I was actually only in here for about 5 minutes the other day and thought I was in here for 20. Distinct possibility. Oh my God.
We're probably missing a minute off that, though.
Yeah, we're missing a good solid minute at least. As you can see, I'm starting to become a little bit red. As soon as this ice melts, we're going to pop another 6 pounds in here. Bump it back up if I can take it. I noticed my pupils were enlarged after the last one. What are they looking like right now?
Normal.
Normal?
Yeah.
They're usually pinned.
Yeah.
But normal now.
Not normal.
Going into kind of shivering type. I think I'll take a drink off the water here real quick. I think golf's kind of important when you're doing this. Keep my feet underwater is the actual hardest part, believe it or not. Because my body's probably already tried to wall off all the blood it can for my internal organs and for my brain, and just leaving my legs hung out to dry. Or at least that may be what's happening. I'm not really sure. All I know is my feet are, with 100% certainty, is that my feet are freezing cold, and my body's starting to turn a decent shade of red here. Get down there a little bit. Man up a little bit more. Get those neck arteries good and cool down there. We're running now by 5.
Yeah.
Okay. What's that temperature gauge saying?
53.0.
Tell them what they've won, Cookie. 53.0 there.
52.8.
Hoping some body heat will maybe kick in. 52.8 is the lowest I've had this thing. 56 last time. Human body can tell the difference between can notice the temperature difference of 3 degrees pretty distinctly. So 56 and 53 is a good difference.
Mm-hmm. What time are you
Especially
aiming
in the
for?
water.
What time are you aiming for?
About 25.
Minutes?
Yeah. As soon as that water hits 56 again, if it does, we'll throw that other bag in there.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not sure if I'm wanting to contact. I'm not sure if it's better if I contact the tub with my skin, or if I try to keep my arms kind of free floating in the water. Not sure what's transferring the least amount of heat.
Right.
It sure feels cold when I hit those walls of the tub with my arms. So Yeah, got the arms completely submerged there. We can take them out for a second though. No need fingers, you know. Last time I did this, I got up. I actually stayed here until the water was starting to feel pretty much
Warm.
You know, I was at that Titanic, that Titanic moment where the person says, "Oh, it's okay. It feels so warm.
Right.
I'm ready. I think I'll take a nap."
Right.
You know, I was right there. I was like, it was like looking at her like this. And then I was like, okay, well that's it. You know, no more therapeutic value in this bath. And
Right.
man, so I jumped out of the tub, and started to amble toward the door, and rammed in this fucking wall. I didn't have any legs. We're at 16:20 on the camera. We started off
Yeah.
about 6.
8 minutes.
So yeah, that's about right. I jumped in here about 6, I think. I'm thinking about 6:16, but I'm not sure. I mean, we'll know later. We're gonna find out. I jumped in here somewhere around 6, and we're at 16, so we're
That's about
16:44. So we're running really close to 10 minutes at this point. And the first 5 minutes is, obviously the first few minutes is going to be. Water in my face there. See that white area on my chest there? I don't think that's white for any particular reason other than it's out of the water and the rest of my body's not. And a good nice red color of the arms there. You can see that. If I was gonna screw a couple more light bulbs up in the bathroom thing up there. You might be able to screw one in. We don't want any tragedies. You never know what can happen. There might be one over in the corner. See if there is one. If there isn't one, is there one?
No, there's not.
Okay. Don't worry about that.
Yeah.
Unless you want to get one out of the, in there, my reading, it's actually the bulbs that go in there. My reading light by my couch. It might help, it might not. I'll tough it out alone in here. We're running about 1750 right now. Good deal. Things are good. Things are good. I got a little fat on me. I can burn a few calories. I've heard something that someone said taking one of these baths will burn about 1,200 to 1,500 calories. Anybody looking for weight loss benefits, if they got the guts to do it, you can probably burn 1,500 calories without having to run or anything hard like that. You don't want to do nothing hard. We want to take it as easy on ourselves as possible. That bumped up the light in here a little bit. The only reason I wanted it was to see kind of, you can see more of the skin color. I think this is a great intense experience though. This is intense. I'm a pretty good barometer for intensity because I've done some pretty intense stuff. And this is right up there. I've done about everything there is. Well, no, I've done about everything there is nuts that you can do besides join a jazz band or something. We'll have to cut that out later. We'll edit that. Oh my gosh, toe cramps. Yeah. When I got out of this thing last time, I went to dry myself off. It's like drying off a side of beef. You couldn't feel anything. I couldn't feel.
Right.
It was just dry. It's like drying off a big chunk of meat or something. With the towel. You can't feel it.
Right.
What are we looking at on temp?
54.8.
Right, I'm bringing it up. Bringing it up. Boy, I'm tempted to say, yeah, don't worry about that other bag.
Yeah, let's see.
I'm really tempted to say that.
We got 12, 13, or 12, minutes, 15 seconds.
Pop that bag in here.
Already?
Give it a no. Give me about 2 more minutes.
Yeah. You're just at 55 right now.
When it hits 56, we'll pop it back
Right.
in there. We did. We melt. We have melt. You wouldn't think a person could do something like this.
Right.
When I get out of this thing, last time I got out of this thing, I felt good, felt happy, I felt strong. Then I took a nap. I went straight to sleep. First time I did it, I put my head under the water and I got the worst brain freeze I think I've probably ever had. It's like ice cream brain freeze times like
Right.
200. If I could breathe my way out of that, I would, but I don't know if you can. I don't think you can. I think my legs are frozen. I'm trying to get more surface area of myself underneath the water here.
You're gonna need a tub expansion kit.
Yeah. That one company puts the tub over the other tub.
Right. Pretty bad.
Puts like a real wide one.
Right. Yeah.
Comes up to that.
Right.
Oh, walking bad.
Yeah. You need a step ladder to get into it. I think the Blue Barrel is the best. The Blue Barrel, you can totally control how much of your...
The Blue Barrel?
The Blue Barrel.
What Wim Hof that does the Iceman, that did those marathons and stuff, and Polar Circle, and swam 100 some odd yards under the ice, and did all that crazy stuff. Climbed Everest with that. Climbed Mount Everest with no oxygen, a pair of shorts and no shoes, and climbed past the death zone. He got packed in ice, basically packed in ice. Just to dump a little bit of water in there, you know. And packed him in ice, couldn't move. There was so much ice on him. So I mean, that's taking it a little further, a little farther than. That's not. It's furthering your ice experience and taking it farther.
Right.
And taking your ice experience.
You're 56. Nothing else.
We're 56.
Yeah. Nothing?
Lay it on me. There we go. Bring it in. Go big. Good.